Do you want to avoid some costly mistakes that make students not do well in Post-UTME? Now, in this video, I want to share with you some powerful strategies that will help you ace Post-UTME even better than you did in JAMB. Whether you scored low or high in JAMB, it's very important to approach Post-UTME as a different kind of exam. That's why I want to share with you some important strategies that you need to apply while preparing for Post-UTME and while going to take the exam. Okay, it's very important to watch this video to the end if you are going to sit for Post-UTME in 2025. Okay, now without wasting time, let's dive in. Now, the first thing you need to know is the format of your university's post-UTME. Now, what's a prospective university? You have to find out if the university makes use of CBT or paper-based, because there are some universities that use CBT, there are some universities that still use paper. You have to find out how your prospective university conducts the exam. Okay, now you also have to find out the kind of questions to expect, the areas you are expected to prepare on. Are you expected to prepare on the four subjects that you took in JAM, or are you expected to prepare on current affairs, general knowledge? There are some universities that will test you on the four subjects that you took in JAM, and there are some universities that will include mathematics, even though mathematics is not one of the subjects that you took in JAM. There's universities that will test you on general knowledge. There's universities that will test you on current affairs. So you have to find out what what are the areas you're supposed to prepare on. Okay, you have to find out the areas you're supposed to prepare on. That is very key because you can't afford to prepare blindly. You can't just prepare on the first subjects that you took in JAM only to get to the exam hall and meet questions on current affairs and general knowledge, or even meet questions on mathematics when you did not prepare on mathematics because you did not take mathematics in JAM UTME. So you have to be sure of how your university sets post-UTME questions. Okay, you have to be sure, know the format, know if it's CBT or paper-based, know the subjects, the areas you're expected to prepare on. Are you expected to prepare on the first subject, or you are to include mathematics, general knowledge, and current affairs? You have to find out all of these things before you even start preparing for post-UTME. Okay, like I said, don't prepare blindly. After you found out the format of your prospective university's post-UTME, the next thing you have to make effort to do is to get past questions. Okay, you have to get past questions. Some universities do actually repeat past questions, while some may not repeat past questions. Now I'm saying this out of experience because some schools repeat past questions while others do not repeat past questions. And even some schools that repeat past questions may decide not to repeat past questions this year. So you really never can tell. So why it's important for you to get positive past questions is to actually know the structure of the exam. Now, if let's say your university asks questions, let's say use of English, okay, now you know that your university is going to ask you questions on comprehension passage. Your prospective university is going to ask you questions on closed passage. Know the structure, know what to prepare on, okay? You may not see the same passage that you've seen in the past questions in your current exam, but you have prepared on comprehension passages. You have learned how to answer questions on comprehension passages or even on closed tests. So that's why it's very important for you to know the structure of your exam. Okay, get past questions, go through the past questions, read through the past questions, and make sure you're able to answer all the past questions. You know, it's not just about cramming past questions and the answers, it's about understanding the concept so that in your exam, no matter how the examiner tries to trick the question, you'll be able to answer it. Okay, now for those of you who may want to join our post-UTME classes, okay, this is what we are going to be doing at post-UTME classes. We are going to be revising past questions of different universities, so that if your prospective university decides not to repeat past questions, you will still be able to answer all your questions. Okay, make sure you get past questions of your prospective university. It's very important, at least to know the structure of your exam or the kind of questions to expect. Okay, to know the kind of questions to expect. So make sure you get your prospective schools considering past questions. That's very important. As you already know, this is your last hurdle to cross. This is your last hurdle to cross. You should double your efforts. You should really double your efforts in this exam. You should double your efforts. You should work twice as hard as you worked while preparing for JAMB UTME, because this is your last hurdle to cross to your admission. This is the only thing standing between you and your admission. This is the only exam standing between you and your career. The only exam standing between you and your future. So make sure you study as twice as you did for JAMB UTME. Prepare very well for this exam, okay? If your school asks questions on current affairs, please make sure you prepare on current affairs very well. If your school asks questions on general knowledge, if your school asks questions on the four subjects, please make sure you study very hard, okay? Put in more effort this time. Don't wait to the last minute to start preparing, okay? Now, those of you who believe your scores are lower than you actually deserve, this is the time for you to prove yourself, okay? This is the time for you to prove yourself. So now you see some people with very high score in JAM and end up not getting admission because some of them relax. They relax after they've scored high in JAM UTME. See this as a bigger challenge than JAM UTME. See this as a bigger challenge. If it doesn't count, you won't be taking it. So do not relax. Do not relax. To begin early to revise. Begin early to revise and revise regularly. Make sure you make a timetable and make sure you keep to the timetable. Okay. Now I encourage you guys to join our online classes. If you miss our JAM UTME classes, make sure you join our Post-UTME classes. Like I said earlier, we are revising past questions from different universities. Even if your school decides not to bring questions from the past questions this year, you still be able to see questions from other universities that may come out in your own exam. Just like last year, one of my students said in his school's post past questions that he had never seen questions on clauses and phrases, but was very happy that he joined our classes where we learned phrases and clauses, and he was able to understand phrases and clauses very well, and he scored above 300 in post-UTME. Okay, he scored above 300 in post-UTME. He's currently studying law. So please make sure you join our post-UTME classes. Do not let this opportunity slide. Make sure you join us. The fee is just 1,000 naira for a month. 1,000 naira for a month for a subject, per subject per month. You can join in as many classes as you can afford. Some of you applied to universities outside your state or outside where you stay. So please make sure you get to the university 2 days before the exam. A day before the exam, go and know the center where you are taking the exam. Please, I'm telling you this because I know how important it is. I know how important this I'm telling you is in order not to get yourself destabilized on the exam day. Travel to the place, travel to the university 2 days before the exam. A day to the exam, please go and locate your center, locate the place, locate the hall where you're going to take the exam. And on the day of the exam, please arrive very early. Arrive very early. Now, some of you forget the reason why you're on the campus. You start buying things, buying food, buying everything that you can buy. You start chatting away your time with friends. Instead of you to keep yourself calm and focused on the reason why you've come. You start making, I'm not saying you shouldn't make new friends, but please know why you're on campus. Know why you're on campus. Make sure you arrive the venue as early as you can and make sure you keep yourself composed for the exam. Don't let yourself be distracted. Don't let yourself be distracted. Let your mind, your heart be focused on the exam you've come to the campus to take. Okay? Please take this seriously. Take it seriously. Know the format of the exam. Study hard for it. Arrive your venue early and make sure you stay focused. You have passed JAM and I believe you are going to do better in post-UTME. Now, if you want to join our online classes, use the number that's on the screen to send me a WhatsApp message. Okay, like I said, the fee is 1,000 naira per study per month. We are starting next month. June 16 next month. We are starting next month. Please make sure you join us early. Okay, please take this exam more seriously than you did with JAM UTME. I'll still be bringing videos for you guys on the past questions. I always do this every year. So I'll bring you questions, past questions on different universities. Keep tabs with this channel by clicking on the like button, subscribing to the channel, and sharing the video to your friends on all the social media platforms. Make sure you share the video to your friends, okay? Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again very soon in another video. Thank you and bye.